Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Wizards showed a scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains as they prepare to wage the ultimate battle against the Dallas Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wilson out there with Johnson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Trae Young. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Max Christie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at Washington. This is it, their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the final.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
Count it, good. Wilson's got the game going here with the first basket for the Wizards.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Young finds in. Yep, it counts.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Christie. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Flagg. A three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Wizards. And Lively over to help on the wing, Johnson. Here's the screen. Inside. Stolen by Lively. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Irving. Here's Flagg. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
A smart pass by AD, kicking it out, leading to the three.
Flagg's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Here's Young, and Davis sends it back. They get it back. Moving against Young. Here's Wilson, and Lively pulls it down. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Christie. Davis against Young. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Flagg. Over Wilson. And it's Flagg missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
That's good by Wilson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Christie. Irving looking over the floor. Now Lively. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you can see Lively adding to his toolkit. You love that little interior bucket.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Now, here is Irving. Fires the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. They set the pick. Young drives in. That puts them in the lead. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Lively the pass to Christie. That three off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense is looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Johnson. The Mavericks pull it in.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Davis in the corner. Unloads from 13. And that one comes up a bit short. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the hoop.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite these restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
They set the pick to the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Now, Lively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lively's combination of athleticism and length. Boy, he is a tough cover. Earns a trip to the charity stripe.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Washington.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Mitchell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Lively.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Mitchell kicks to Irving. Rebound by the Wizards.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Wilson. He's again. Davis against Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. In the 3rd spot, Trae Young.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. Pass the flag. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. Here's Wilson, covered by Mitchell. Wilson the pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has yet to score. Outside Irving. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Flag. Lively the pass to Marshall. Nailed from three-point land.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
They set the pick. Wilson inside. Marshall defending.
Well, stellar job by Lively in the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
Johnson from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Moving against DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. The Wizards with the lead. Young drives in. Count that one. Young's got 10 points.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Flag. Mitchell dishes to Marshall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Davis comes in for Irving. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here's Young. He's got 10. Down low. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Davis the pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 1, David Hardy.
Here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Stolen by Wilson. Johnson for 3. That shot off the mark.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And it's Flag missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Young against Mitchell. And Young, here we go. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh boy, to be Young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Young pass to Wilson.
My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Davis. Over Wilson. And it's Davis missing.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And Young, here we go.
And when talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Washington shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. And then for Washington, Anderson, he's checked in for Wilson. And it's Bird in for Johnson. Floats it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Washington leading now by 4. Anderson, a screen on Gafford. Back to Young.
me just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Washington. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 6.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And here's Davis for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Wizards. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more... physical team.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Trae Young. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Bird.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Good. Young's got 17 now.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. Driving inside. 5 to shoot. Davis finds Gafford.
Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
Anderson, a screen on Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. That one is no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Takes the 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside. Anderson
can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Mitchell outside. Davis up top, defended by Anderson. Davis kicks to Mitchell. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Anderson a screen on Mitchell. Young drives in. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Anderson a screen on Gafford. Out to Bird. That's the free fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
Mitchell outside. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And that one is stuffed right through. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Mitchell passes to Gafford. Marshall deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Mitchell against Young. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Daniel Gafford.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Flag is checked in for Dallas.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Flag throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Anderson is screen on Christie. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, it's Flag. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Young. 1 points in the game. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Christie. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Anderson with the screen for Young. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
What I love about Kyle Anderson is he uses his size and length to his advantage. And he has to because he's not the most athletic guy.
Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And the Wizards making a change here. Nelson's checked in. Gafford finds Marshall. Now Flag. Over in the corner, Marshall. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Marshall's got 12 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Washington shooting a superb 63% from the field. Now here's DiVincenzo. Dropping on the board.
Well, Dante DiVincenzo very capable, putting it off the deck and attacking.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Pass to Flag. Gafford, high post. Pocket 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gafford's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Young with the ball. Defended by Gafford. They double him with Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Washington. Anderson's shot is off.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Christie. Here's Flag. Back to Christie. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wilson. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Mitchell. Down low. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Christie. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wilson kicks to Young. Now Anderson. Bird is screen on Irving. Bird outside. Off target from outside. Dallas shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Pass to Irving. Christie with the screen for Irving. Mitchell outside. Wide with it. 5 points in the game. No good from the wing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here's Young. He's got 21. Here's Wilson, and he's stuck. What a pass to set him up.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's the Mavericks now. Mitchell outside.
Number 16.
Nobody near Irving. Misses the 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here is Riley. Takes it off the glass. Riley's got his first points of the night.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Pass to Irving. Now flagged. Gafford inside. He's against Wilson. The shot's good from Gafford.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And Bird, here we go.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
DiVincenzo drops in the layup for 2. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
Man, that is DiVincenzo simply willing the ball in the bucket. That's 2 points the hard way.
Here's Irving. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Toppin in for Mitchell. Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. 1:25 left in the first half. Riley with a screen on Irving. Pass to Riley. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Riley's got 5.
We know this about DiVincenzo, guys. He's not just a scorer. He loves to get his teammates involved.
Back to Irving. Lively a screen on DiVincenzo. Lively finds Toppin. And here is Irving. Defended by DiVincenzo. 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wilson. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Christie. Pass to Flag. Lively is screen on Burke. And it's Flag missing. Now Wilson. And that one is hammered home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 5. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sideline. Allie?
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, they've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much? And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Max Christie. And it's Flag in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. DiVincenzo passes to Wilson.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Mavericks trail by 5. Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher. Derek Lively.
DiVincenzo against Irving. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim. Take it to 50.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Here's Lively. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 10 points for Derek Lively.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Pass to Christie. Now here's Davis. Here's Lively. Here's Irving. Another shot. And it's Lively getting it to go. Lively's got 8 here in the quarter.
The activity and the energy of Lively, it's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
Into the lane. And he gets it back. Back to DiVincenzo. There's a good screen. Second chance shot from 15 feet away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one misses. DiVincenzo against Irving. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Young's checked in for Washington. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Christie has the open look. Dallas again missing. Washington leading now by 5. There's the pick. Going inside.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. On the wing, Irving, defended by Young. Riley against Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Young with the ball. Lively defending. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 9-point Wizards lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Irving sets a screen for Christie. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. He takes it in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Looking to end the run. Davis can't get that one to fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Now Flag. He has 5. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Flag's got 7.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Riley with a screen on Christie. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Mavericks trail by 13. Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. To the inside. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Boy, they have leaned on Derek Lively offensively all night, and he has delivered every chance he's gotten.
Here's Young. It's good. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Marshall with it. From 13, Irving misses. Bird looking it over. Driving in. It's good. Bird's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Flag. 7 points in the game. Pocket 6. Fires at the elbow. A rebound by Young.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
For Washington, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. That free throw, no good. Mitchell, he's checked in for Dallas. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 16. On the wing, Irving. Bird covering. Now, Flag. The 3. The shot will not fall. And here's Young. Pass to Riley. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 9th assist in the game now. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Dallas again missing.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
For Washington, they have made 9 free throws in the game. 14 attempts. First free throw is good.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Flag. Here's Irving. Buries the 20-footer. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Young up top, covered by Mitchell. Young, right side. Here's Riley, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Pass to Flag. And here is Marshall. Inside, Irving. The layup missed.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Mitchell wide open. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Count that bucket. Riley's got 15.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Looking to get back on track here. And Flag with the nice bucket inside. 9 points in the game so far. And he dunks it down.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
.111 left in the third. Pass to Lively. Now Marshall. Riley covering. There's the pick. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Wizards. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No good on the free throw. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Max Christie comes in for Flag. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Gafford is screen on Bird. Hardy passes to Gafford. And good that time.
What we know about Daniel Gafford, folks, is he is going to take high percentage looks. He does exactly that there.
Young against Mitchell. On the wing, Burke. From downtown. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardy passes to Mitchell. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Hardy. 1 second left. Oh, in the jam by Marshall.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And so it's Washington with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Mavericks trail by 18. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Pass to Marshall. And a wide open look for Flag. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bird outside. And that one drops. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Christie. Intercepted. One-on-one here. Here's the 3. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Back to Mitchell. 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the middle. And it's Flag with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Christie. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Trains the 3-pointer.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Bird against Mitchell. Bird outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Here's Anderson. Over to the wing. There's the screen. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The Wizards with another miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Larson. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 14. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bird. Gafford with the steal. Over in the corner, Christie. Here's Gafford. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. Washington leading now by 14. And there's the drive. Larson with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Christie can't make it.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Anderson, a screen on Christie. Releases. Here's Larson. The Mavericks pull it in. Christie the pass to Mitchell. Back to Christie. Pass to Flag. Got a hand on it. Mitchell against Bird. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 16. There's the lob to the hoop. And Flag throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. They set the screen. Here's Bird. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Martin subbed in for Najee Marshall. Wilson, he's checked in for Washington. The Mavericks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Stolen by Bird. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Lively sets a screen for Flag. To the inside. Outside for Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas again missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Martin with a screen on Bird. Down low. And it's Martin missing. Washington leading now by 14. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And Bird comes to help. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer. Washington with the rebound. Wilson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Anderson has it in the corner. They set the pick to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Flag. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Davis is checked in for Martin. Hardy comes in for Flag. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Christie. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen. From outside, off the mark.
I'd say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bird covering. And here's Hardy. They get it back. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Anderson.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Mavericks trail by 18. Mitchell passes to Hardy. Oh, lively in position. Inside. Anderson's shot is off.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Mitchell with the steal. Mitchell is double. In the corner, Irving with it. No good from outside.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Wilson into the ball. And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
This is part of the reason we watch, for players and moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
And there's the three.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Washington leading now by 17. And Davis sends it back.
If you're near the hoop, you have to know where Davis is, or the brow will make you pay.
A different look for Dallas. Flag is checked in for Hardy. And it's Max Christie in for Mitchell. Here's Larson. Anderson a screen on Christie. Rebounded by Lively. Now Flag. Here's Irving. Davis down low. Bird cover. It's off. Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Doesn't get that one. Mavericks trail by 17. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Davis. 6 to shoot. And they double up Davis.
And a member of the NBA 75 team. Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Irving. Leaves it in off the window.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Wizards.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And Bird, here we go. And that one is good.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Outside Irving. Shoots from 14. Nails the jumper. .22 is their biggest lead. There's the pick. And Bird, here we go. A huge two-handed slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
With the drive. Got it! And stolen by Flag. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Now it's time to present our player of the game.